page 14, the Round the Mountain progression. I should mention that you will not hear the melody for Coming Round the Mountain when playing this progression. I just put together a series of licks that work well with this chord progression. And in so doing, you can transfer such licks to a song like Rollin' in My Sweet Baby's Arms, which is the same chord progression as Comin' Round the Mountain. I particularly chose this also because of all the G that it starts with. You start right off with 6 measures of G, and that makes it a whole lot of fun to pick your favorite G licks and put them together. So I will do a slow playing and stopping where I see a problem spot approaching. I'll bring you in with a 4 count. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Now, let me stop there. That was pretty busy. Let me go back to measure 9 and play that double note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shift. Bar with your ring finger. A little bit of C action. So that was a little more of a rendition to get you through that. Now moving on to measure 13. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So let me go back to measure 17, beginning of solo 2. Talk through that a little more. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Ring finger, get ready. Shift. Shift again. Bar. That's kind of a new thing there. So let me stop and go back through measure 23, which is a D chord bar. And you'll see this other times in the book. It's something I like to do against a D chord. So again, measure 23, I'll count that off. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So, once again, let me run that in more detail. We got the double note, pick from the third, Bring in your pinky for a quick pull off. Ring finger comes over to the third string to grab the ninth fret. And then the next measure, you lift off that ring finger to get back to the regular bar. And measure 24 finishes out, still on that D bar. So now from measure 21, going on from there, measure 21, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, as I was making mistakes, I realized I should go back and help you out from measure 25 for a little ways. There's a lot of position shifts in this section. Measure 25, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. That fingering you should be well familiar with. Now your index finger must come up for a 2-string bar. Fifth string open, gives you time to get to 15 with your index finger, second string 15. Ring finger, first string 17. Another fifth string, then just flatten out your index finger at 15th fret to get that first, second, first string all at 15th fret bar. Another fifth string, which will get you back to a 14-13 combination on your first string 14 and second string 13. Another fifth string to get you to shift again back to a normal C chord. Pinky. And then a 3-string bar at 5th fret. And then at measure 29, last line, you open up the first string and it's kind of free sailing from there. So once again, let me go back to measure 25. I'll see if I can scream out these positions as they're going by. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. 12, 15, 15 bar, 14, 13, regular C, pinky, bar, Alrighty, let me go back to 25 once more, this time without saying anything. I'll just play it. Maybe a little quicker. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. Okay, did the wrong fill there at the end, but hopefully you get the idea. The important part was measure 25 through 28. They're kind of a sticky wicket. All right, I'm just going to play the whole thing for you from the beginning. Maybe a hair quicker, but not so quick as I start improvising or making mistakes, whichever comes first. Here we go, from the top. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. there I go again, playing the wrong fill at measure 31. Things happen. So let me play you from 29 to the end, the last line. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and...